How? How now, brown cow? Well, I thought I ought to do another video here. I got some stuff that I'd got not this weekend but last weekend. Just some stuff that I'd found here and there. Some of it I acquired at the record show. Some of it I acquired at a couple record stores, dollar bins, and such. So I thought I would go ahead and make a video showing some more of that stuff. Just to pick up the pieces and tie up the loose ends, you might say. So anyway, got quite a few of these records here. This is Sesame Street, Signs, and you know, what can be said about anything with Big Bird on the cover. So there's that one, and then I also got this one here, Getting Ready for School. And it sort of looks like one of those old notebooks, one of those binders. There's the alphabet on the inside. So always pick up those kind of records, you know. This one here, Bert and Ernie Sing Along. I don't think I had this one, so. And then this one is The People in Your Neighborhood. Some cool stuff right there. Excuse me. I think all of those were in the dollar bin. This one here is Denise LaSalle. It's called The Bitch Is Bad. And you know, the cover alone is the reason, and the back cover too, for purchase. Not real sure what kind of music it is, but you know, based on that, it has to be pretty darn good, I would imagine. And this is on the ABC Records label. And it has a sticker on the front that it originally came from Twin Fair. I remember those stores were around here as a kid, and I don't remember them selling records, although they probably did. It was just a grocery store from what I remember, or maybe like a department store. This is another one I picked up just because it's NesquAppelle, Other Worlds, Other Sounds. I think I already have a copy and or two of this one, so this makes the third copy, possibly. But any NesquAppelle record for $1, I'm just not going to let it sit there. This one was something based on the fact I'd never heard it, and it's just so awesome. Time Bandits. I'm assuming this is from the 80s by the looks of it. And check the year. Yes, it's 80. It says 84, 85. So it's on the Columbia label. Listen to the Man with the Golden Voice is one of the song titles. But I'll be, you know, probably enjoying that one. This is one that was also at a different place in the dollar bin. And I've been wanting this record forever. It's Everything's Archie by the Archies. I just love that cover so much. It's so cool. And it's on Calendar Records. So, this one has, I'll get it back in there. This one has Sugar Sugar on it. Hot Dog, which is a ridiculous double entendre song, if you've never heard it. Ridiculous meaning good, of course. Don't Touch My Guitar. Melody Hill and Bicycles, Roller Skates, and You. Heard a few of those songs, but you know, I couldn't pass that up for $1. This one is a really good one. It's called The Dancing Beat of the Latin Bands, Living Stereo. Pres Prado, Xavier Cugat, NesquAppelle, and Tito Puente. I'm leaving out some people here. Russ Garcia, Luis Arcasaraz. Probably ruining it. Anyway, there it is. So you know, that's some good. It's a good compilation. Sort of an unusual compilation to have those people up on there. Currently listening in the background to Ray Conniff. I have my iPod on random, and it's on easy listening genre. This is another one I have. This is Irwin and the Dynamic Duck. Duck Wars. I have another one from him. I think it's Disco something. Disco Duck, but not the original Disco Duck by Rick Dees, but you know, the sort of the rip-off ones that they do. It's on Peter Pan records. So this ought to be... It has like the theme from Close Encounters, Staying Alive, How Deep Is Your Love, the name of the game, We Are the Champions, We Will Rock You. I mean, some crazy stuff there. Speaking of crazy stuff, here's Dr. Demento's Greatest Novelty Records of All Time. And this is a Christmas Volume VI. Which is that Volume 5, Volume 7? I didn't realize he made this many different volumes. I don't know if this is just the Christmas volumes or just records in general. I have a couple other of his records. And they're laid out the same way as this. I have to check those to see if they're all the volumes previous to this one. So anyway, this has Spike Jones on it, Alan Sherman, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas by Gayla Peavy. Dickie Goodman's on this one. Stan Freberg doing Green Christmas. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. You know, Elmo and Patsy. Cheech and Chong. You know, it's got some good stuff on it. It's Dr. Demento's compilation. How could it not? This one was awesome, too. Found this in the dollar bin as well. Slim Goodbody. Healthy and Wealthy. There's the back. So ridiculously great. If you ever remember watching this on TV as a kid. And this one is Something Special from Kraft. So I guess it was put together by Kraft or sponsored by. I used to watch this show. It was on real early in the morning, if I remember right. So, Slim Goodbody to the rescue. This is another one from Enoch Light. Excuse me, Enoch Light and the Glittering Guitars. And I keep seeing these. I keep running into ones that I don't have, and it's crazy because I have such an enormous amount of Project 3 and Command records. I would think I would have them all by now, but I'm glad I don't because I keep finding more. This one has The Look of Love, Love is Blue, Polka Dots and Moonbeams, Stand By Your Man, Games People Play. So that's just such a great... I love those album covers. They're so great. And the last one here, this one was not in the dollar bin, but we were at one of the record stores in Cincinnati, and I actually have this album on my screensaver that I made. It's just like scrolling pictures that I put on there. A lot of them are album covers, and this one I ran across just looking up strange and album covers, you know, to make a screensaver. And I found this one. I was like, wow, that's so cool. I wish I could find that. And sure enough, it turned up. Orion. That's such a great cover there. So ridiculous and so great. I don't know anything about this record other than the album cover is very awesome. And this one's a promotional copy, which, you know, it's also a Phase 4 record. And, you know, I've been picking up Phase 4 records. It's London, Phase 4. It's called Sometimes Words Just Get in the Way. Came out in 1975. And I can't wait to listen to this one as well. I mean, I have a whole stack of records to listen to still. Which is something I say quite frequently because it's almost always the case. You know, I could never buy another record again, you know, as long as I live. If I live to be 100, and, you know, I still would always have music to listen to. And that's just counting record albums. I'm not counting, you know, like YouTube and my iPod and cassettes and, you know, CDs and etc. So there's all that. some nice sort of oddball records. I know Mr. Colin Medicine Horse out there likes the oddball records, and those are the best kind, really, because there's so many of them. There's so many in every direction, and there's so much stuff that actually falls under that category of oddball records. You know, I have some stuff just laying here. This is a Mitch Miller CD, and this one has "Give Peace a Chance," which is the you know, the John Lennon song, and they do such a great job. "Blowing in the Wind," "Turn, Turn, Turn," "Where Have All the Flowers Gone," "If I Had a Hammer." Just some random stuff, you know, sitting right here. I have all kinds of random stuff. I got my little monster here. Isn't he cool? Don't get any better than that now, does it? So, anyway, I'll go ahead and sign off on this video. And if you like it, thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. And as I always say, we'll see you in the next video.